How's it going? What's up, Jason? Missed the pre-fills tonight? There were three of them. We got three of them pre-filled plus the dollar break. We've got two boxes and a one box. We will try some live fills as long as there's interest. Can't go too late tonight. There is a boxing match on. I don't know if anybody's watching the Canelo fight tonight. Canelo versus Jaime Munguia. Should be a pretty good fight. Try a different angle. There we go. Okay. We're going to start off. Baseball's so-so. My son's team is horrible. And so it's been bad. Yeah. Had baseball today, baseball yesterday. I think he's got 4 games left for his high school season. And then we move into summer season. It's kind of going to be a relaxed summer season this year. So it'll be fun, but much less than normal. Well, I think, I don't know, I would say people are chasing the Bradshaw. We got the Chrome Terry Bradshaw in the dollar break tonight. That's a really crappy angle. The Chrome Bradshaw's in the dollar break. The authentic STS Thurman Thomas. We got the Caleb Williams. And the Justin Jefferson STS. That is our dollar break. And that's what we're going to start with. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty cool. Get my iPad open. All right, tonight for the dollar break, we got Eric S. with 5, Alex D. 25, Danny C. 10, Chris D. 10, Steve P. 20, Zachary E. 4, Brady A. 5, Shane H. 10, Joseph M. 20, Richard S. 100, Ron W. 4, Jeff C. 15, Brada 10, Alex D. 25, Chris D. 10, Sophia C. 10, Jason T. 22, Eric S. 5, Bill S. 25, Jesse R. 5, Brad R. 13, Chuck R. 22, Jesse R. 5, Jonathan R. 15, Jesus D. 4, Jeff C. 10, Christoph K. 10, Sam D. 10, Vlad C. 15, Jonathan L. 25, Ron W. 3, Brian E. 3, Eric S. 11, Ron W. 3, Brada 10, Blake O. 4, Jesse R. 5, Eric S. 8, Mark M. 10, Anthony P. 5, Scorching Sports Card 7, Eric S. 11, and Brady A. with 5. That is our dollar break. Let me get it loaded in, and we will get this sucker moving. I will warn you guys, there has been on and off thunderstorms today. Right now it looks pretty clear, but my electric has been flashing. If something happens where the electric flashes, I'll probably wait until the storm passes. I'll keep you updated on Facebook through my phone. But I don't want anyone to think I'm leaving for good. But yeah, we've had thunder and lightning all evening. Holy cow. 75 today and winter weather advisory tomorrow. We have passed that stage. In Ohio, we have a couple months where it's a little awkward like that. But it goes away relatively quick. Man, if Utah could get an outdoor professional sports or major sports team, they'd have to play in a dome, wouldn't they? The spring, like a baseball anyway, probably have to be a dome. Can imagine playing baseball in Utah in like April or October. That's for sure. All right, guys, we're going to go 5 times to get our random multiplier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going with 8 tonight. Yeah, weather it's nuts. Hello, I want to say this right. Is that Hyla or Hilla? I'll make sure I say that right. Getting ready to do the dollar break. I got a good one in Washington. Man, I'm keeping it hidden, but got me excited. All right, guys, 8 times on a dollar break, 85. Perfect. I think the high today was around 70. There was no sun, though. Slightly chilly with the wind and rain, but we got the games in, so that's all that matters. 8 times, guys. We'll see who gets the choice of the helmets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, guys. Got a blank in there. If the blank comes up on top, I'm going to run it back and see who the blank was. I can get it figured out pretty easy. I probably just hit enter one extra time, but we won't let the blank win. All right. Let's see who's got this. The winner is Al. Al had 2 of the top 3. Vlad coming in second. Richard 4 and 5. All right, guys. There is the dollar break. Al taking the win. And randomize that list 8 times. Congratulations, Big Al. Taking home the dollar break. You're welcome, Al. I appreciate it. And your choices are Terry on the Chrome, the Terminator on the Authentic, Caleb Williams, the Myles Garrett Authentic Flash. It's in a safe place. And Justin Jefferson on the STS. Yeah. Miles is sitting over on the shelf because I don't know what to do with it. All right, so that is the dollar break. And Al grabs the win. Nice. The date on that. All right, guys. I got all the boxes filled with the having to be indoors today. And I made sure to get all of my numbers correct. I didn't put anything in numerical order behind me, but all the numbers are right. So let's find us or let's get us a get this taken care of, then we'll pull randoms. Come on. All right, there, got it. All right, I've already got the team set out, as you can see. For the first one, there were a few that sold the randoms. I got that all marked down as well. I'm ahead of the game tonight. All right, first up, we had Nathan. He sold that random to Jonathan L. You get the Ravens. Jonathan L. had the Saints. Gets the Seahawks. Did you miss anything? We did the dollar break, Brad. Al won it. And we are now doing the first 2 box, which you have Tampa Bay in. So haven't missed too much other than the dollar break. All right, Jonathan had San Francisco. Jonathan R. had San Francisco and Houston. Jonathan L. bought those randoms. And Cardinals, Rams. Bill, Atlanta and Kansas City. You're welcome, Brad. New England and Tennessee. Dave, Denver. Indy. Al, Cincinnati and Buffalo. Green Bay and Philly. Bill, Miami. Cleveland. Ronnie, Dallas. Carolina. Nathan had the Chargers, sold that one to Jonathan L. Get the Jags. Joseph, the Giants. Washington. Brad, Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh. Jeff C., Minnesota. Vegas. And Dave closes with Chicago. Gets the Lions. All right, guys, in this first 2-box break, we've got Nathan with the Jets, Jonathan L. with the Ravens. Jonathan L., New Orleans, Seattle. Jonathan R., San Francisco, Houston. Jonathan L., Arizona and the Rams. Bill, Atlanta, New England, Kansas City, and Tennessee. Dave, Denver, Indy. Al, Cincy, Buffalo, Green Bay, and Philly. Bill, Miami, Cleveland. Ronnie, Dallas, Carolina. Nathan, Chargers. Jonathan L., the Jags. Joseph, Giants, Commanders. Brad, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh. Jeff C., Minnesota, Vegas. And Dave closes up with Chicago and gets Detroit. Al says he will sell them to you if you want them, Mark. Just let me know. All right, guys, 8 times top 2 boxes will be the ones. They're all filled, so at least for this break, we're not going to have any. There's 5, 6, 7, and we're getting box 45 and 146. And I randomize that list 8 times. You will take them. If Al confirms they are yours. 146. All right, so Mark's going to take the Packers. Got it. All right, guys. Box 45 going to be first. Let's see what we get. All right, good luck. Here we go. Starting it off with a flash. And it's Pittsburgh. It's a team where they're all big hits. That's going to be Brad. Oh. A little bit of tape or something on the back. Get off of there. Okay. It is Pittsburgh. Beckett authenticated. It's a rep. And that's a good one. Should be a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He got hosed. TJ Watt. Nice hit, Brad. Can't go wrong with him. Yeah, nice hit, Brad. TJ Watt. Can't beat it. All right, guys. Box number 2 going to be box 146. Second box. Good luck. Starting off big with TJ Watt. Let's keep it going. Chargers. Yeah, Thomas, it's the flash. The Chargers. Who had the Chargers? Nathan had him in this first one. Told her what. Yeah, that's the flash. Nathan, you got Beckett authenticated. That's a rep. Not Rivers. He is a quarterback. Steve, I think. No, in the third break, I think, or I screwed it up. The third break. You have them in the next one, and in the third break, you ended up. I had marked you as having them, but you didn't. So if I don't know if you saw the message, but if you sent, let me know. That is Justin Herbert. Watching UFC. Ooh, man, gonna watch UFC on the night Canelo's fighting. Teach their own. Nice hit, Nathan. Justin Herbert. Wish he were a Steeler. That'd be a hell of a quarterback room. Herbert with Russ Wilson and Justin Fields as his backup. You watching Good Times, the TV show? Holy cow. That's an oldie. Dynamite. I've been rewatching MASH. I've watched it 50 times. I'm sure my wife is pleased that I'm rewatching MASH. She complained about The Office and Parks and Rec, so I switched it up. MASH is a classic, but at our house, we have seen it a lot. I like to throw it in there so that she'll enjoy The Office and Parks and Rec when I go back to them. There are plenty of Chargers in there too, fellas. There's some other big hits for Chargers. Yeah, I've seen the Nathan, I think your randoms got claimed. Scorching Sports Cards claimed them, didn't they? Alf. Yeah, I've heard that song, the song Suicide is Painless from the movie. I'm a crazy MASH fan. You're welcome. All right, got 16 going in the bag. Did you? I thought you claimed Nathan's. Let me check. Or did I do it wrong? Let me see. Oh, you got Joseph's. You got Joseph's. Okay. Nathan, yours are for sale. He got Joseph's. I'm with you. I see it. Okay, so Nathan does have 2 for sale. Let's see. Go Klinger. I like the movie pretty well. Scorching says he'll take his. Steve can have. Okay, Steve, you got him. Got it. MASH movie's pretty good. God, who did it have? The older Sutherland, Donald Sutherland. My God, it was an all-star cast, and I can't think of anybody's names. It's horrible. Tom Skerritt. That's all I can think of. I think it was Tom Skerritt. I might be remembering it wrong. I haven't seen it in a while. All right, guys, this is another 2-boxer. In this one, we got Al with Cincy and Buffalo. Definitely Robert Duvall. Green Bay and Seattle. Al just keeps getting Green Bay. Jeff C., the Jets. Cardinals. I do too, Ray. I saw the previews and I was like, wow, this reminds me of the Fall Guy. And then it was the Fall Guy, and I was like, oh my God, I love the TV show. Joseph, San Francisco, Houston sold him to Scorching Sports Cards. We got Vegas and New England. Is he really? Well, they couldn't do it without Lee Majors. Is like Heather Thomas and the other guy in there too. I don't know his name. Dave, Denver, Jacksonville. I don't know if it'll be as good as the show, but it'll be good. Nathan had New Orleans and Miami, sold them to Steve. Steve, you get Tampa Bay and Philly. Jeff C., Detroit, Dallas. Bill, Kansas City and Atlanta. Chicago, Baltimore. Hyla, Washington. Tennessee. Or Hilla. I think it was Hilla. Gosh, I didn't screw it up. Bill, the Rams. Indy. Steve, you had the Chargers in this one. Got the Browns. Brugman, Minnesota. Pittsburgh. And Vlad had the New York Football Giants and gets Carolina. Let's see. Iron Mike bought Green Bay. Iron Mike. And Eric offered to buy Dallas. Who had Dallas? Dallas was Jeff C. If he wants to sell, just let me know. I'll definitely be watching Deadpool 4. I haven't watched much of the new Marvel stuff. 20. Yeah, it'll be 20, Iron Mike. All right, we got Al, Cincy, Buffalo, Seattle, Iron Mike, Green Bay, Jeff C, Jets and Cardinals. Joseph, San Francisco and Houston, Scorching Sports Cards, Vegas and New England. Dave, Denver, Jacksonville. Nathan, New Orleans and Miami. And Steve got Tampa Bay and Philly. Jeff C, Detroit and Dallas. Bill, Kansas City, Atlanta, Chicago and Baltimore. Hyla, Washington and Tennessee. Bill, Rams and Colts. Steve, Chargers, Browns. Brugman, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. And Vlad, Giants and Panthers. Jeff's keeping. Gotcha. 3 or 4 for Deadpool. I don't remember. I'm sure if it's at 3, it'll be at 4 before we know it. I don't think the newer Marvel movies are doing as well as the older ones, but I think Deadpool will kill it. All right, 8 times. Yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of the new Marvel stuff, but I will definitely see Deadpool. And we are opening box 39 and 147. Randomize 8 times. John Wick 4 was good. I love John Wick. I even thought it was cool when Aaron Rodgers was John Wick. $147. I haven't been there for a while. Twisters and the Strangers. Huh. I don't know if I haven't even seen that preview. Yeah, I've never seen it. Strangers. Nope, never seen it. Box 39. Good luck. I thought you said Twister. I thought that was ironic. I watched Twister on Thursday. I did have one there. Tennessee. Last week I said, oh, they remade Twister? No way. That's crazy. Tennessee is Hyla. That is you. And then it's a stranger? Gotcha. Titans. Man, Titans are flying out every week now. That's going to be Beckett authenticated. It's a rep. And there he is. That is going to be CJ2K. Oh, is that your first full size? Nice. Chris Johnson, Tennessee Titans. Nice hit. If it's anything like last week, it could be another Titan. Man, they just kept popping out and popping out. Nice. Congratulations. All right, guys. Second one in this 2-boxer. Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with Chris Johnson. Second one's going to be box 147. Good luck. All right. It's a Patriot. New England. New England went to somebody. Ray, Scorching Sports Cards. That was a random you bought. Ooh. It's a good one. Beckett authenticated. Got a picture with a Beckett authentication. That's different. Threw it for a minute. The little speedy wide receiver. Nice hit. That is Wes Welker. Wes Welker on the Patriots. Nice hit, Ray. So that 2-boxer was Wes Welker and Chris Johnson. The next one is a 1-box. It was the last pre-fill. And then we can get into some live stuff. That's a good one to have. Wes Welker's kind of incredible. Wouldn't think he had the size to be such a good wide receiver. Kentucky Derby Day. I forgot it was Kentucky Derby Day. Did anybody do any good? Did their horse win? I do not watch horse racing. Confused myself. Okay, here we go. Long shot one. Did Molly on Kentucky Derby. Nice. Any win's a win. I did not watch. Like I say, I'm not a horse person. My wife wants to get horses, and I refuse. I told her if she builds the fence, she can get horses. All right, we got Dave, Denver and Chicago, New England, Cleveland, Jonathan L., New Orleans and San Francisco, Giants, Commanders, Sam, Dallas, Minnesota. On quick hits breaks today, I won a Chris Olave out of Gold Rush And in Big Al's, I won a Emeka Mbuka out of Gold Rush. I'm thinking maybe, I don't want to jinx it, but maybe my cold streak has ended. Al, Cincy, Tampa Bay. Dave, Houston, Seattle. Al, Buffalo, Philly. Bill, Kansas City, and Atlanta, Arizona, and the Rams. I think they came out at the same time last time. Nathan, the Jets, the Packers. Bill, Miami, Tennessee. David D, Indy, Carolina. David H, whichever you prefer. Let's see. Elliot, you would slide in here with the Chargers. Steelers. Jeff C, Detroit. Jacksonville. And Brady close this up with Baltimore. It's Vegas. Okay, we got Dave, Denver, Chicago, New England, Cleveland. Jonathan L, New Orleans, San Francisco, Giants, Commanders. Sam, Dallas, Minnesota. Al, Cincy, Tampa Bay. Dave, Houston, Seattle. Al, Buffalo, Philly. Bill, Kansas City, Atlanta, Arizona, and the Rams. Nathan, Jets and Packers. Bill, Miami, Tennessee. David H, D. I'm confused. We'll go David D. That's what it is on Facebook. Indy and Carolina. Elliott, Chargers and Eagles. Jeff C, Detroit, Jacksonville, and Brady, Baltimore, and Vegas. All right, guys, let's get to the randomizer. This one is a one box, so top box. If it's one of the boxes we already got, I'll hit it one more time. Iron Mike, first live fill will be a 2-box. We'll do a 2-box first. 19 right there. Box 19. Doing like two things at once here. Sorry about this. All right, guys. This is the one box last pre-fill. Good luck. Blue box. Yeah. I'm trying to multitask. Atlanta. Bill. Going to be the Atlanta Falcons. Thomas says Dion. Beckett authenticated. That's authentic. Love these Atlanta helmets with their silver face mask. Nice hit, Bill. Julio. Man, that Favre keeps hiding from you, but Atlanta's paying off pretty well. Julio Jones on the authentic. Nice hit, Bill. All right, guys, we're going to do a 2-box. Let me get it typed in. There it is. Get it to live. Get this written in. All right, first one I got Brugman. San Fran. Jason just laid on San Fran, but you got New Orleans. Johnny 5. Houston. Steve just laid on New Orleans. Bill, Cincy. Let's see. Jeff C laid on the Saints. Al laid on Cincy. Scorching Sports Cards gets Buffalo. Mark, Detroit's yours. Al laid on Buffalo. Bill, Atlanta. Dave, Denver. Iron Mike, Dallas. Justin laid on Detroit. Brady, Indy. Bill, Kansas City. Ooh, jumped on me. Eric laid on Dallas. Bill laid on Denver. Nathan got the Jets. Steve, Chicago. Jason laid on Houston. Al, Green Bay. I think I forgot one. Damn it. Jeff C, the Giants. Jason's got his random for sale. Yeah, there you are. Johnny 5's got his random for sale. Brady, Ravens for the close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for out one of the first 8. Denver, Atlanta, Detroit, Buffalo. Yeah, it's a bungle. 16. There we go. Oh, Al saw it. I hadn't scrolled down, saw y'all's comments. Joseph will buy 2 randoms. We got 2 for sale. Nathan's random for sale too. There's Nathan. And Jimmy will take it. Got it. All right. All right, guys. It's going to be a 2-boxer. Going pretty good so far. Let's keep it hot. Maybe get hotter. All right. First up, we had Brugman, San Francisco, Tennessee. Jason had New Orleans, sold that to Joseph. And Jonathan had Houston, also sold that to Joseph. Joseph, you get New England and Minnesota. Bill, Cincy, Cleveland. Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. Mark, Detroit, Pittsburgh. Bill, Atlanta, the Rams. Dave, Denver, Philly. I'm Mike, Dallas, Seattle. Brady, Indy, Arizona. Bill, Kansas City, Miami. Man, how'd they squeak through? Nathan had the Jets, sold that random to Jimmy. Chargers. Steve, Chicago. Where the hell are they? There they are. Washington. Al, Green Bay. Get you Vegas. Jeff C, Giants. Jags. And Brady closes us up with Baltimore and gets the Panthers. All right, guys, for this 2-boxer, we've got Brugman, San Francisco, Tennessee. Jason, New Orleans. Jonathan R, Houston. Joseph, New England and Minnesota. Bill, Cincy, Cleveland. Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. Mark, Detroit, Pittsburgh. Bill, Atlanta and the Rams. Dave, Denver, Philly. Iron Mike, Dallas, Seattle. Brady, Indy, Arizona. Bill, Kansas City, Miami. Nathan, Jets. Jimmy, Chargers. Steve, Chicago, Washington. Al, Green Bay, Vegas. Jeff C, Giants and Jags. And Brady, Baltimore and Carolina. Oh, you you claimed Vegas. It's perfect. All right, guys. 8 times for a box. I am hoping to get eBay listed on Monday for Friday break, or Saturday break, I'm sorry, for Saturday. We'll see how that goes, whether they let it go, or I think the next time they get mad at me, I get suspended for 3 days. Like a fight in school. All right, guys, we are opening boxes 2978. There it is. Just did one on eBay. Well, it's the brakes I'm worried about. Man, they hate the brakes. Or did you list a brake? eBay does not like the brakes. They think it's bad. All right, guys. Box 29. Good luck. You know what? eBay doesn't think all brakes are bad because some people they let go through. If you can be an approved eBay breaker, even though there's no process to become an approved eBay breaker, bought a spot. Some people go through, some people don't. I checked when I had 100 listed. They canceled 97 of them, left 3 of them, and I checked other people, and their brakes were fine. So I don't even know. There were other people that got canceled with me. It's an unfair point. That helmet looks awesome. I can't remember who this is, but I know it looks cool. Carolina. Brady. Man, that is a fantastic color, isn't it? Another flash for Brady. This one, Beckett and PIA authenticated, or Beckett, JSA and PIA. God, Brad. It is a rep. And inscribed Hall of Fame 2024. New inscription for him. Love that color blue. That is Peppers. The big guy. Defensive end. I think we had him last week on something. Different team. I think a Packer. Nice hit, Brady. Julius Peppers. 2024 Hall of Famer. Stick him on the end. All right. 2 Panthers. Were they both Peppers? I like that color blue. The Bears for the trifecta. I don't have him on the Bears. I don't think I've ever had him on the Bears. I don't remember seeing him very often on the Bears. You're welcome, Brady. Man, he must not like signing Bears helmets. Al might have had him on the Bears. Maybe I saw him on the Bears in one of Al's breaks. Oh, a Luke. Nice. Who had him? Oh. Boy, oh boy. Cardinals. Lunar. That one's not a flash, Brady. That's a lunar. Brady. Brady owning the break. Carson would be cool. Fanatics authenticated, not Carson. It is a rep. Current Cardinal. I haven't had him in a while. Been a little bit. That is James Conner. Nice hit, Brady. Nice hits, Brady. Let's make it plural. James Conner on the Cardinals lunar. All right, guys, let me get it typed in. We will try another 2-box. You got to wait on me. I am slow. There it is. Cardinals are the hardest helmet to trade. Had a Kurt Warner. Let me know what you're looking for, Steve. We can probably work out a trade. I can always use a Kurt Warner. Here we go. We got Jason, Minnesota, and Houston. Minnesota. And Houston. Jeff C., Detroit. Al, Cincy. Iron Mike, Dallas. Cowboy. Steve, New Orleans. Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo. Bill, Kansas City. Al, late on Buffalo. Oh, jumped. Bill, Atlanta. Dave, Denver. Justin, Miami. Hilla was just late with Miami. Johnny 5, late on Atlanta. Brady, Indy. Eric, late on Dallas. Brady, Baltimore. Al, Vegas. Mark, late on Denver. Jason, 2 randoms for sale. Breeze or Niners. Bears or Niners. Okay, I'll see what I got. Joseph, San Francisco. Hyla, you were skipped. Where were you at? I think you were late on Miami. I had somebody. Yeah, Justin had Miami right above you. Making sure. Yeah, he was right above you with Miami. It's that algorithm or the way YouTube puts everything in. Nathan, the Jets. That closes it. Yeah, if you comment at the same time as somebody else, it will put yours above theirs. The rest of us will see it differently. It's kind of odd. Nathan's got his random for sale. I believe that's the third one. Same color. You must be on your phones. Mine didn't come. was going to say mine comes up the same color with all of them, but I might be missing the joke because I'm an Android guy and everybody hates the Android color. I hear it in every group chat. Who's the guy with the wrong color? It's me. All right. Did any randoms sell? I don't see any randoms that sold. Android rules. I've got both. My work phone is an Apple. My personal phone is an Android. I prefer the Android. All right. First up, we had Jason, Minnesota, and Houston. New England, Seattle. Jeff, Detroit. Tampa Bay. Al, Cincy. Cleveland. Gosh, Cleveland just keeps following Cincy. Iron Mike, Dallas. Carolina. Steve P, New Orleans. Philly. Mine were about the same price, Thomas. Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo. Tennessee. Bill, Kansas City, Atlanta. LA and LA. Dave, Denver. Chicago. Justin, Miami. Jacksonville. Brady, Indy, and Baltimore. Washington and Green Bay. Al, Vegas. Arizona. Joseph, San Francisco. The Giants. And Nathan, the Jets. Steelers. What sold? Cleveland sold to Ray. Gotcha. To me, Ray. I'm not going to get into the batteries thing, but I'm going to tell you that I do construction. We were working on a house one time, and we busted open some walls. They were not battery-operated devices. The man was a carver. I'm not going to get into what he was carving, but I think we catch the drift there. And there were hundreds in his walls. He had moved and left behind his carving collection. It was interesting sizes. No one was willing to touch them. Had to get a scrub to put on some gloves and carry those things out. It was crazy. A lot of firewood there. All right, guys. 8 times for 2 boxes. The things you see in life that you wish you could erase from memory. 6, 7, and 8. Box 27 and 59. Randomize that list 8 times. 27 and 59. Got New England for sale or trade. 27. There it is. 27, 59. No takers for New England. Excuse me. All righty, starting with 27. Good luck. San Francisco. Went late. Joseph. Alice is Joe. Not Joe. That is Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. Not Jerry. Former Buckeye. Oh, congrats, Joe. I'm with you. That is Bosa. Nick Bosa. The former Buckeye standout. Nick Bosa on the flash. That's 3 flashes for the night. Nice hit. Oh, before I forget, a little while back, I won a Ryan Tannehill Tennessee jersey. I didn't win it, but nobody claimed him in a player break. I like that flash too. Nobody claimed the Tannehill. I don't know why I thought of it here, but I decided what I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to list it tomorrow. Is like a 50-50. If we've all been to events that had a 50-50 raffle, I'm sure. What it'll be is Tannehill and 50% of whatever it gets on a dollar break. Going to do it on an off day, probably tomorrow. Keep an eye out for it at noon. You get the Tannehill jersey and half of the dollar break. It'll either do well or it won't. Authentic Young Flash. Nice. But yeah, we're going to try that tomorrow. So anybody interested in that, you can win a jersey and a few bucks. All right, guys. Box number 59. Good luck. Stallback. I got a stallback. LA. That's got to be Bill. He had both LA teams as randoms. STS. Rams STS. That is Beckett. And it is a rep. Falk. Not Falk, but similar. I have him in my top 6 running backs of all time. I might be a bigger Eric Dickerson fan than most, but I think he is. I think he was amazing. Eric Dickerson on the Rams. Nice hit, Bill. Steve, you agree? Yeah, I think Eric Dickerson was a beast. I guess now he's just kind of, I'm going to say he's slightly underrated. All right, guys, let me type it in. We're going to try one more two box. If it doesn't fill, we might switch it to a 1 box. So do not send on this one until it fills. There it is. And remember, let it fill before you send. All right, 16. We got Mark. Denver. Steve, New Orleans. Jason, Houston. Al, Cincy. If anybody is watching that Canelo fight, could you tell me where they're at? Are they close to the main event? Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo. Maybe I'm the only one watching that tonight. I don't know. Bill, Atlanta. My internet isn't good enough to watch TV while I'm live, so I have to keep my TV off. Al, Vegas. Bill, Kansas City. Brugman, Minnesota. Oh, where'd he go? Brugman. Brady, Indy. Jason, got a random for sale. Jeff C., the Jets. Highlight, you got it this time. Miami. Eric, Dallas. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland. Brugman, San Francisco. I skipped Baltimore. Oh, I did. Brady, Ravens. I'm going to put you at the bottom if that's all right. Brady, Baltimore. That fills it. Filled it, fellas. We will do a one box after this. We're going to switch it to a one box. How many is that tonight? 3, 5, 8, 9. Yeah, after this one, we'll do a one box. If there's interest, we'll do another one. If not, we won't. But I think at most we'll do 2 more one box variety. The first one will be pick your team, get a random. Second one will be divisions, if we get that far. We'll see. All right, was this a one box or 2 box? We did this one as a 2, didn't we? 2 box. Okay. 2 boxer. Pull you something? I'm with you. OT for the game. All right, we got Mark, Denver, Detroit, Steve, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, Jason, Houston. Nobody bought that random today. Giants. I didn't see anybody buy your random, Jason. If it's sold, let me know. Al, Cincy. That's freaking crazy. Al got Green Bay again. Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo, Chargers, Bill, Atlanta, Carolina, you know, some people pick their favorite teams. Some people's favorite teams pick them. I kind of feel like that's how it is with you, Al. Al, Vegas, New England, Bill, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Brugman, Minnesota, Tennessee, Brady, Indy, the Rams, Jeff C., the Jets, Commanders, Hyla, Miami, Chicago. Eric, Dallas. Baltimore. You're probably right, Steve. He played with Peyton, and then at the very end of his career, Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith were there. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland, Philly. He was overshadowed. Brugman, San Francisco, Jacksonville, and Brady, Baltimore. Get you the Seahawks. Might need him for one more. We got Mark, Denver and Detroit. Steve, New Orleans, Pittsburgh. Jason, Houston and the Giants. Al, Cincy, Green Bay. Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo and the Chargers. Bill, Atlanta, Carolina. Al, Vegas, New England. Bill, Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Brugman, Minnesota, Tennessee. Brady, Indy and the Rams. Jeff C., Jets and Commanders. Hyla, Miami, Chicago. Eric, Dallas, Baltimore. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland, Philly. Brugman, San Fran, Jacksonville, and Brady, Baltimore, Seattle. Called Lawrence a bum. You know what? I think Lawrence is super good. I think in the NFL today, you have to give your quarterback two receivers. One has to be a real number one, and they have to have a number two. Jacksonville gave Lawrence a number two last year and nothing else. Do I? That's embarrassingly happened before. I did. Okay. I forgot to put Baltimore in the bag. Is there still one in the bag? There is still one in the bag. So Baltimore went to Eric as a random, and he gets the Cardinals instead. Sorry about that. No clue how I did that, but I did. Make sure I didn't give the Cardinals away twice. I did not. Nice. All right. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I got to talking. Yeah, I think Lawrence. I'll tell you what. This is a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I think if you put Trevor Lawrence on the Bengals with their wide receivers, I think he puts up way better numbers than Joe Burrow. I think Burrow is really good, but I think he's also a product of his environment. We got box 31 and 6. Randomized 8 times. Would have made sense to get him Diggs. I'm not talking smack on Joe, but if we learned anything from Trading Places, it's that if you're a product of your environment, things work out better. When you put Trevor Lawrence, if you traded him with Burrow, I'm just saying I think Burrow would be out of the NFL in a few years, and Lawrence would be argued as top 3 quarterbacks in the league. But I think Joe is good. I'm not saying he's not good. I just don't think he's I don't know. I think it helps having 3 really good options. Let's see, we got 31 and 6. What's going to be interesting this year is seeing Josh Allen with no receivers. $31 and $6. Claypool? Oh, man, I thought Claypool was going to go to Canada and play. Be Mapletron up there. Claypool disappointed me as much as any player ever. His rookie year, he looked like a future Hall of Famer. I mean, his rookie year was amazing. The catches he was making. And he hasn't been half as good since. Brings the shit show to him. You know what? Sam Darnold, I don't think he's that bad. I just don't think he's that bad. Oh, nice. Cleveland. Darnold or McCarthy starting week 1? I think Darnold. I agree. Cleveland is. Was that Ray? Who the hell? Yep. Scorching sports cards. Getting the Cleveland. Is that I guess that's a lunar. A little different. Beckett authenticated. Alternate. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know what this is. It's wide receiver 1. That is Cooper. Amari Cooper. Nice hit, Ray. Amari Cooper on the Browns. Alternate. Pretty cool looking helmet. Nice hit. Running out of room. Got to make a bigger table. All right. Amari Cooper out of the first one. Nice. I'll tell you what, it feels good to hit something. When I got 2 Buckeyes, I was pretty happy about that. You get your Brown, can't beat that. For you, can't beat that. Nice hit, Ray. All right, guys, box 31. I know somebody who's not in a slump. Eric's cold as ice. I tell you, there's one guy just heating up, sizzling hot. Can't get much hotter than Brady with Baltimore. Another flash. Was that yours? I didn't make that wrong, did I? Oh, were you going to take him? Make sure I didn't screw that up. Baltimore was a pick team. Oh, yeah. You know what? I know what you mean, Eric. I had those as your random. Yeah, I feel bad. Yeah, I changed it. You know what? You get some break credit for that. You got to win something. So you're going to get some break credit for that because I made the mistake. I'll message you. We'll get it taken care of. Beckett authenticate. No, I'll make it up to you. Not a big deal. Beckett authenticated, especially when you see who it is. That is the flash. And a good one. Prime time. Coach Prime on the Raven Flash. Awesome helmet. Nice hit, Brady. Yeah, the gold ink is pretty awesome. Dion. Of course, he wasn't a great. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Dion was not the greatest cover corner. I always have to break that out to cover corner of all time. When he was with the Ravens, he was a safety for them, wasn't he? The season or two he played. Oh, you're welcome, Hyla. And guys, we are going to try a one boxer. Let me get it typed in. And don't forget to send me your address. Gotta get you your Chris Johnson. There it is. One boxer. Don't send until this one fills, guys. Might be pushing it. All right, let's see what we got. We got Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo. Again, don't send until she fills. Bill, Atlanta. Jeff, Detroit. Run out of room to put the helmets, the tiny helmets. Detroit. Brugman, Minnesota. Oh, Jonathan said he loved the hidden gems. Yeah, I'm keep in mind, I am not going to put all the great players on pictures. There's going to be some fantastic hits that I keep hidden. Make those randoms worth getting randomed. Mark, Denver. Sam, Dallas. Bill, Kansas City. Joseph, San Francisco. Justin and Jason laid on San Francisco. Jason, Houston. Brugman, Cincy. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? There it is. Mike W., Philly. Eric laid on Dallas. Jason, Green Bay. Justin, Miami. This one's going to fill, guys. You can send. Brady, Indy. Jason's got 2 randoms for sale. See, I got Brady with Indy. Brady, Baltimore and Cleveland to close. Cleveland. And Baltimore. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What I forget? Indy. Got it. All right, guys. This will be the last pick one, get one. We can try a division fill after this. If it don't fill, we'll be done. Let's pull randoms for the one boxer. See what we get. We got Scorching Sports Cards with Buffalo and the Giants. Bill, Atlanta. Rams. Jeff C., Detroit. New England. Brugman, Minnesota. Pittsburgh. Mark, Denver. Vegas. Sam, Dallas. New Orleans. Bill, Kansas City. Carolina. Oh, I didn't see that. Brian, you'll take Jason's random. Gotcha. And Ray will take his second. Got it. Joseph, San Francisco, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Arizona. Mike, I didn't. Oh, Mike, I skipped your Bears. I skipped your Chicago. I have not pulled them as a random. Guys, I don't normally do this. Are you sure? I could give them as a random if nobody has an issue, but if that's an issue, I won't do it. Because I skipped him completely. Leave it go, he says. All right, I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. Let's see, we had Arizona for Joseph. I do apologize. It jumped on me. I see it now. Right under Justin. We had Jason with Houston. Brian bought his random. Chicago. There it is. Brugman. Cincy. Tennessee. Mike, you did get Philly. And Washington. Jason had Green Bay. Ray took his random. It is the Jets. Justin had Miami. Gets the Chargers. Brady, Indy, Baltimore, and Cleveland. You got the 3 left in the bag, which is Jacksonville, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. All right, guys. I got Scorching Sports Cards, Buffalo and the Giants. Bill, Atlanta and the Rams. Jeff C., Detroit, New England. Brugman, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. Mark, Denver and Vegas. Sam, Dallas, New Orleans. Bill, Kansas City, Carolina. Joseph, San Francisco, Arizona. Jason, Houston. Brian, Chicago. Brugman, Cincy, Tennessee. Mike, Philly and Washington. Jason, Green Bay, Scorching Sports Cards, the Jets. Justin, Miami and the Chargers. Brady, Indy, Baltimore, Cleveland. Jacksonville, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. Johnny 5 will buy Washington if for sale. Mike, you had Washington. Let's get us a box. We will try a division after this. If it don't fill, we'll call her a night. We haven't done a division fill in, I'm going to say, months. It's been a long time. 8 times. 1, 2. Going to keep them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll open box number 1100. Randomize that list 8 times. Had a vision, he said. Man, you got to watch his visions. Wise to keep it. There it is, 1100. I'm going to have to move Coach Prime down. Out of room. 1100. Good luck, guys. Get in there. I'm building suspense. Oh my. The Jets. Jets. That is Scorching Sports Cards. On the bot random. Mark says Broadway Joe. Beckett authenticated. It's the pantyhose model himself. Didn't say it was a good vision. Joe Namath on the Jets. Nice hit, Ray. Definitely breaking out of that slump. Broadway Joe. Nice hit. That's a beaut. Joe Namath. Gonna have to set him down. All right, guys. Gonna try division. Let me get it typed in. Yep, Mark. We'll see you. Divisions are 40 apiece. If it doesn't fill, don't worry about it. There it is. We can try it. This will end us for tonight. I got Jason, the NFC North. Ray, the NFC East. Bill, NFC South. Brady, AFC South. Mike, NFC North or AFC North. Scorching Sports Cards, AFC East. Jason will have Chicago for sale. We've got both West still up. AFC West to NFC. Oh, wait. Jeff had the AFC West. Sorry, Jeff. So we got the NFC West up for grabs. The West, what would that be? San Francisco, Seattle. God, drawing a blank. San Francisco, Seattle, the Rams. And who's the fourth freaking NFC West team? Son of a bitch. San Francisco, Seattle, the Rams, Arizona. Thank you. I'm not hold on, guys. I'm not selling them individuals yet. Not just yet. Just give me a minute here. I was just trying to figure out that fourth team. Unless you but I think you're telling me. Yeah, San Francisco, Seattle, Rams, and Arizona. Yeah. I thought you guys were claiming. I was like, hold on, not individuals yet. But that one is still up. San Francisco has a Montana. Seattle has a Bobby Wagner. The Rams has an Aaron Donald. And Arizona, I don't remember what's in Arizona. But if anybody wants the NFC West, we will be closed and run this break. NFC West is up for grabs. I think we're going to break this, so I'm going to go ahead and get a box. $8 times for a box, then we'll figure out how to get the West filled. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's box 144. And I did randomize it 8 times. Yes. 144. Yeah, that Joe's pretty sweet. It's clean. All right, guys, no takers on the West. Individual teams, $10 a piece on the West. It is San Fran, Seattle, Rams, and Cardinals. Got Johnny 5, San Francisco. Brian, Seattle. Let's see. Bill and Jason were late on San Francisco. Then we had Brian, Seattle. Bill, the Rams. Jason late on Seattle. Chris late on the Rams. And Scorching Sports Cards takes Arizona. That fills it, guys. And it is box 144. $144. Jason's offering Chicago for Seattle. Chris Gale will buy the Saints if up. Who had the NFC South? Jason, you had the South. If you want to sell the Saints. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, Bill had the South. Yep, keeping the Saints. And Jason offered Chicago for Seattle. Seattle was Brian. Make sure he doesn't want to trade. And then we'll get this box opened. And I'm going to go watch Canelo knock Jaime Munguia out. Keeping Seattle. Perfect. Jason does not like the Bears. All right, guys. Last break of the night. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. The lucky number 13. 13th helmet of the night. Let's see what we get. Damn it. That blade is dull as hell. Detroit, AFC North. That one's going to NFC North. Sorry. NFC North going to Jason. Bingo, he says. Interesting. Beckett authenticated. There's an earpiece dangling. It's a youngin'. Blue ink. There it is. I believe that's the young tight end. I think that's Sam Laporta. Nice hit, Jason. That is Sam Laporta. Finish us off for the night. Quick recap. We had Sam Laporta, Eric Dickerson, Amari Cooper, James Conner, Nick Bosa, TJ Watt, Justin Herbert, Wes Welker, Chris Johnson, Julio Jones, Julius Peppers, Deion Sanders, and Joe Namath. Great night of breaks. Congratulations, everybody who got one. And thanks, everybody, for the fills. It was awesome. I appreciate it. I don't see anything. Okay. All right. And keep an eye out for that 50-50 Ryan Tannehill break for tomorrow. Yep, Jason, I'll send them right over. And we had the dollar break. Dollar break winner was Al. I don't know what he's picking. I'm sure it'll be a good one. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Like I said, keep an eye out for that 50-50 break tomorrow. We're going to be a little different. Cash win plus a jersey. So it should be pretty cool, hopefully. We'll see you guys tomorrow.